Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on day 3 here on the OGPP, just chilling out for growth week, seeing what we can find. And we are going to start off with a nice 33,054 sneaky snacking. And we're going to pick up 10 apples for going to bed on time. That should have us pretty well covered for Sunday. I'm pretty sure we need apples for Sunday. I don't know. You never know with my brain. Anyway, we got another 200 sleep points, puts us at a grand total of 4,899. And then for our daily lottery, we can pick up hopefully something very nice. We're gonna grab 10 more diamonds. Very good. 820 for our grand total. Not bad at all. Need to look at those growth week bundles again before they leave, because definitely considering picking up a couple of them. Would not be a bad idea. But let's jump into this sleep report. It is session 500. So that's 500 days in Pokemon Sleep. And we got 9 hours and 4 minutes for session 500. And that's looking like a pretty snoozing sleep to me, which is good. That is what we want to see to try to get a Shinx. We are looking for that ABB Shinx for the oil. So hopefully we can see a couple of them. You know, it'd be real nice if for session 500 we get a shiny Shinx. That'd be real great. But probably not going to be in the cards. We are going to get only 5 spawns, 28,700,000. Not bad at all. 5 spawns, that's pretty good stuff. Let's see. There is a Shinx there, so that's good. That's a good start. At least we see one. We also got, looks like a Mareep and a Flaffy. Eevee and a Pikachu. All right. So, Pikachu, Mareep, Flaffy, Eevee, Shinx. Definitely one of those we want more than the others, and you already know what it is. So let's just go ahead and wrap this up. Hopefully it's hungry. That would be nice. Come on, someone. No one. Man, I really feel like hungry rates have gone down over the last few months. Well, this is an easy choice. We're gonna feed the Shinx the premium biscuit, Bink, and then we're going to give him a regular Poke Biscuit to finish him up. And then we will go ahead and give 1 biscuit to that Eevee and catch that as well. Might as well do that while we're here. We don't want that to be a hungry Eevee with only 1 pip left. That would be the worst. So let's go ahead and take you home as well. Friendship level 47. Yikes. Gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. But okay. Let's see. Nothing else we want to do while we're here. Let's go ahead and finish it up. And we can see if either of these is going to be what we're looking for. Definitely going to send out some Shinx candy just to help out everybody. Everybody who might be trying to power up an oil Shinx or tomato Shinx. Tomato Shinx is pretty good too. Well, hold on. First, we're going to get about 4,200 Dream Shards. But speaking of tomato Shinx, I honestly wouldn't be too upset if we got an AAB. I might just make that work. But level 14 and naughty. And let's go ahead and see. We've got... There you are. Shinx, you are... ABA. Ooh. I mean, AAB would be useful, but ABB is definitely what we're looking for. I don't think ABA is gonna get the job done. Ooh. Ingredient Finder M to start off with, though. Sleep XP bonus. Oh, not research. It's sleep XP bonus. There we go. Helping speed S. Inventory up L. I mean, you're ticking all the right boxes. Skill trigger S at the end. Cool. Speed of help up. Main skill chance down. I mean, maybe. We really want that oil, and ABA is just not what we're looking for. It's going to be hard to tell this one no, because yeah, it's going to be a very strong candidate because Ingredient Finder M is right there at level 10. But it's just not what we're looking for. You know? It's just not what we're looking for. So it's really hard for me to say, yeah, for sure, let's do it. It's, that ingredient spread is just terrible. I don't know. I'm very, very conflicted right now. Part of me wants to just make it work and figure it out, but also at the same time, I don't really want to invest in something that I'm going to have to make work. I want it to just work. And unfortunately, This is not looking fantastic simply because of the ingredient spread. That's why ingredient spread, in my opinion, is more important than sub skills, because you can have the perfect sub skills, but if you don't have a good ingredient spread, it does not matter. And technically, the opposite is true too, but with the right ingredient spread, you can at least make it work for a while. This one is just not even going to bring me what I'm looking for. I mean, it will up to level 59. I don't know, man. This is looking like it's gonna finish up around PR 93. I don't know. I think I need to do a production comparison, to be honest with you. We're gonna save it for now, just to compare, but I don't think this is gonna be what we're looking for. I don't think this is going to be the one that we want to invest in first. If anything, this might be a second or a third one to invest in down the road. But for now, this ain't it. This ain't it. So let's go ahead and move on. Let's check out this Eevee. Go ahead and refresh the page. Let's see if that will help with... because I feel like I've noticed that the first Pokemon calculates somewhat quickly, but then subsequent Pokemon take longer. So let's refresh the page, see if that helps. Friendship level 47, level 13 and lonely. Please be good, please. We got ABC. I mean, I don't hate ABC for a skill specialist. It is level 40 plus on friendship level, so that's gotta be fun. All right, a moment of truth. Ooh, that's bad. That's bad. That's definitely bad. We don't, we do not like this one. Already, nope. Lonely. There you are. Yikes-a-roni, bro. I mean, it looks good, which is surprising. Speed of help, nature actually helping pretty substantially. But yeah, I mean, not great. Research XP bonus, Dream Shard bonus, both fun, good things to have. But when I'm looking for a Vaporeon candidate, this is not what I'm looking for. Definitely looking for skill level up and helping bonus. Yeah, not good. Not good. Let's see, level 30. Really? Really? Oh, that's because best case scenario with 2 guaranteed gold, this is the best we can hope for? Very surprising. I mean, I would prefer skill level up over XP up, because that would give us 2 free levels, which we desperately need for Eevee since it only evolves once. Saves on gold seeds down the road. I mean, sleep XP bonus is nice, but once you get to level cap, you don't really see too much benefit out of it. You do still get a little bit because of the overflow mechanic, but I would rather see skill level up there because you always get a benefit from that. I mean, if this is the best we can catch, then we did catch a pretty decent one, I suppose. But that's the problem. That is the problem. We're just not going to be able to get a whole lot out of this. And honestly, this is pretty decent, but it's just not what I want. And at the end of the day, what you want is more important than what you get. And even this isn't what I want. Let's see. Where's it at? Helping bonus, skill level up with a gentle nature. Yeah, this is more of what I would want, because that automatically puts it at skill level 3. Yeah. Unfortunately, friendship level 40 not being our friend. Not at all. Not at all. So Hmm. Yeah, this just isn't what I want. Let's go to level 50. Let's see how much of a difference there is there. Yeah, the gap widens significantly. So this is not what we're looking for either. We, gap widens even more. Definitely not keeping this one then. That just solidified that. The higher the level it gets, the worse it gets. So yeah, we're getting rid of this one. We're not gonna keep it. We're gonna move on, and that's gonna go live with the professor. Let's carry on and get to some more interesting things. Let's see what we got going on over here. Another 959 sneaky snacking, and we can check. Oh yes, that's right. I forgot we have new news. Oh, we have big new news. I've been waiting. Oh, look at there. It was. That was the speculation I kept seeing, was that it was a Alolan Vulpix, the first regional in the game. That means we've got some very interesting stuff coming up. All right, let's, you know what? Let's do this one first. Let's do the announcement first. There have been reports of Alolan Vulpix, Palmy, and their evolutions appearing near certain areas. Maybe this is thanks to the sleep research you've all been conducting. It may be possible to encounter them during sleep research sometime soon. Vulpix, Alolan Vulpix, Alolan Ninetales, Palmy, Pomo, and Pomot. They're all the same Pokemon. We hope you're looking forward to this. That's very good. Very good. Appearing beginning December 23rd at 3 p.m. Okay, so that is, what day is that? That is a Monday. Cool. Okay, so the start of Christmas week, we get to see them. Very interesting. Okay. Get your words together. Stop it. Get the excitement under control and get your words together. Pokemon incense for the new arrivals can be used starting from the date and time above. You can encounter these Pokemon in each area. At Greengrass Isle, we can find Palmy. At Snowdrop Tundra, we can find Alolan Vulpix, Alolan Ninetales, Palmy, Pomo, and Pomot. And at Old Gold Power Plant, we can find Palmy, Pomo, and Pomot. So, the place to be is going to be Snowdrop Tundra, where we can find them all on top of the new Sneasel and Weavile. So that's pretty good. And then for sleep types, Palmy, Pomo, Pomot. On snoozing and on slumbering, we get the Alolan Vulpix and Alolan Ninetales. Nice. Very nice. All right, so Snowdrop Tundra, that's the place to be. Got to go build up that area bonus. And hopefully find them. I'm wondering if it's going to be as common as regular Vulpix. But we'll just have to wait and see. Also very curious what their main skills are going to be. Okay. Holiday 2024 Double Dream Shard Research. Happy holidays! This week-long event is a special time when Ice-type Pokemon are particularly active. During this event, certain Pokemon such as Vulpix, Alolan form, and Snover will appear on Greengrass Isle. You may even meet Eevee or Pikachu wearing a red hat or a shiny Pokemon. There will be various other bonuses as well, including opportunities to get double or more Dream Shards during sleep research and use the Candy Boost function. Also, Dream Gifts will be delivered to Snorlax's side on Tuesday, December 24th and Wednesday, December 25th. Bringing that back, we had those for, what was that, Halloween? What event was that we had the Dream Gifts that popped up? I think that was Halloween. So that's very good. Or maybe, no, it was the 1 year anniversary. That's what it was. We got gifts for the 1 year anniversary for 2 weeks. So we only get them for 2 days this time around, but we get other bonuses around it. So pretty good. Good to see those coming back. All right. The event period is Monday, December 23rd at 4 a.m. that Monday of Christmas week to Monday, December 30th, the next week at 3:59 a.m. So for a full week at Greengrass Isle only, I kind of don't like that. That we just talked about how the best place to go for the new Pokemon is going to be Snowdrop Tundra, and then they drop an event the same day those new Pokemon come out, but it's only on Greengrass, where we can't see the new Vulpix. I kind of don't like that. Kind of hate that, actually. Kind of really don't like that. I get it, but maybe drop the new Pokemon the week before and let us go to Snowdrop and try to find them there, so that they're not dropping new Pokemon and then telling us to go to another island. That's kind of annoying. Although, maybe, I haven't read it completely. Maybe they'll let Alolan Vulpix spawn on Greengrass during that week only. Okay, they did say that and I missed it. Never mind. I take it all back. Everything I just said, I take it all back. I was so busy reading that I didn't really commit it to memory. All right, moving on. I take it all back. Moving on, we get, where was I? There we go. Bonuses. The following effects will trigger in the applicable areas during this event. On all days, certain Pokemon will be more likely to appear during sleep research. Main skill Dream Shard Magnet S will be twice as effective, so that's pretty good. You may meet a shiny Pokemon. Limited time candy boost function will be available, which last year I believe it was double XP for candies, but 6 times the amount of dream shards, but it was unlimited. You could use it as much as you wanted. It wasn't like the mini candy boost where you only got 50 a day. So that could be really interesting. Hope you saved your dream shards, because we're gonna need them. The Snorlax in the event area will have guaranteed Rost berries set as one of its favorite berries, and the other 2 kinds will be random. So if you got a good Walrein or a good Sneasel, now's the time to let them shine. And then each time an ice type helper Pokemon brings you ingredients during regular helping, it will have 1 extra. The chance of an ice type helper Pokemon's main skill being triggered will be multiplied by 1.5. Good, very good. And then main skill levels of ice type helper Pokemon will be boosted by 1. Good. Okay, so this seems to be a common thing that we're getting on every event. So that's pretty good. Cannot complain about that. Pokemon of different sleep types will appear. So we got our pseudo balanced sleep. That's good. And then on December 24th, we get a limited time dream gift, and we will get twice the usual number of dream shards through sleep research. And on December 25th, I think I said 25th the first time. December 24th, we get a dream gift and twice the usual number of dream shards. December 25th, we get another dream gift and 3 times the usual number of dream shards through sleep research. We also will receive 1,225 bonus sleep points on that day. And the last day of the event, December 29th, we will again get 3 times the usual number of dream shards through sleep research. So that could be a very good time to use some of those legendary incense you got saved up to try to get some of those sleep styles that reward a ton of dream shards normally and multiply those by 3. Those could be some really good times to do it. If you got more than 1, if you got 2, use 1 on December 25th for that 3 times, and 1 on the last day for that 3 times. And if you got 3, use 1 on the 24th, 25th, and the 29th, and take full advantage. And then on the other days, researchers will gain twice the usual number of dream shards through sleep research. Okay, so apparently, never mind, the double through sleep research is on every day except for the 25th and the 29th. So if you got 2, use them on the 25th and the 29th. If you got more, use them anytime during that week. But that's going to be a good time to really use them and get a huge dream shard boost, especially if you use them in conjunction with several Pokemon, preferably, that have the dream shard bonus subskill that will add up and then get multiplied on top of it. So good stuff. Good stuff. All right, Pokemon that are easier to encounter during the event. There is a much greater appearance rate of the Holiday Eevee and Holiday Pikachu. Holiday Eevee being brand new, so that'll be good to get one of those. I think that we might still be in a bad spot because I'm pretty sure Holiday Eevee is still counted as the same species, so we probably will still have friendship level 40 plus. So that's kind of not good, but maybe it will be. Maybe that'll finally be the one. Well, I don't know if we even want that one to be that great, to be honest with you, because we can't evolve Holiday Pikachu, so we probably can't evolve Holiday Eevee either. But looks like Holiday Eevee may have some different stats. Greater appearance rate, however. Alolan, Vulpix, and Ninetales, Delibird, Spheal, Celio, Walrein, Snover, Abomasnow, Glaceon, Pomipamo, and Pomot. So that's pretty good. We might be able to get some egg gatherers. We might finally see a decent amount of Snover, or maybe finally get a good Delibird. We'll have to wait and see. But for Holiday Eevee, we've got to commemorate Holiday 2024 Double Dream Shard Research. Eevee will be appearing wearing a red hat. This is a great opportunity to use Holiday Eevee Incense, which you can get as a reward for completing limited time missions to research this Eevee sleep styles. All right, nice, good stuff. Very, very good stuff. The rest of this is just notes about how things work. So nothing that we really need to go over here other than for the limited time dream gifts. The gift lineup is the same for all researchers. Each day, the dream gift will be chosen randomly from the lineup. That means you will all get the same 2 items. It looks like we just make it may depend on RNG on whether you get the first item or the second item on each day. So we'll all get the same thing, just maybe on different days. That looks like all we need to know about dream gifts on the limited time candy boost. Let's see. Use candy boost. Using candy boost lets your helper Pokemon get twice the usual amount of XP from candies in exchange for using 5 times the usual amount of dream shards per candy. I believe it was 6 last year. I may be wrong. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments, but I believe it was 6 last year. So going down to 5 is a good change because it was very expensive. It still is very expensive. This function can be used with up to 500 candies per day. I also don't think there was a limit last year. I think it was completely unlimited. You could use it as much as you wanted as long as you could afford it. So that might be a change as well. And then you can freely toggle this function on or off by tapping the button in the upper right of the level up screen. Feel free to use Candy Boost when you want to level up your helper Pokemon. So can be very good if you need it and if you can afford it. But yeah, going to be very expensive in terms of Dream Shard usage. The rest of these notes are just your typical stuff. It doesn't look like anything different in there. So yep, we're not going to go through those today. If you want to go through them, by all means. But that's a whole bunch of reading the same thing that we all already know. So we're not going to go through that. But overall, very, 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 very good stuff. Outside of my momentary misplaced anger, very good stuff. Very happy about it. Double Dream Shard research is a good time to come around. I do wish it applied to Dream Clusters as well, but that would be kind of insane. But I wish it did. But definitely gonna have to start looking at some Pokemon that have Dream Shard Magnet as their main skill, and see if maybe we got a good one that we can work on and try to get some extra Dream Shards during that week. But yeah, we'll have to take a look at that. But anyway, very excited for Alolan Vulpix. Really excited for what that means for other regional Pokemon coming to the game. Maybe we can finally get some of the others we've been talking about all this time. It would be great, but we'll just have to wait and see. I'm very eager to see what they do with these, and yeah, we'll just have to wait until, December 23rd. It's not that far away. It's only like 2 weeks away, week and a half, something like that. Not too far, so not too long to wait. But as always, let me know what you think about this announcement in the comments below. I am really looking forward. Let's see. Can we see anything crazy in this artwork? Doesn't look like anything out of the ordinary. Sometimes they like to hide little teasers in these, but I don't see anything there. So gonna be fun. Gonna be a good time. Definitely looking forward to it as always. So let's go ahead and move on. We've got our community reports, 43 of them. Pretty good considering I got about 20 last night. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 that doubled up. Very, very good. There are no level ups today. We may actually be out of friends that can level up, to be honest with you. So might be about time to do something. We've got 825 more sneaky snacking and no skill trigger there. Oh no, Venusaur, you let me down. We've also got a skill trigger on Blastoise, so that's very good. We definitely want to see that there. Got a lot of tails and some other stuff. Very good. Very, very good. Vikavolt, of course, bringing in all the coffee beans we could ever want. I don't know why I clicked on you. I have not collected your inventory. You are strictly sneaky snacking. Double trigger there is exactly what we want to see. That is exactly what we want. Now, if we can get everybody at a decent energy level before I go to bed, I can swap out Gardevoir for Dedenne and get a few extra stacks of extra tasty chances. But I need Gardevoir to cooperate. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's make our early bird coffee jelly. How are we looking on ingredients? We still need milk, desperately. Coffee beans are actually getting to a really good place. However, we do also need coffee beans for Sunday. We don't want to swap out Vikavolt just yet. We have no, we don't. We need 105 apples. We're getting there. Not swapping in Skeledirge just yet. Gardevoir does bring in apples. So trying to see if we can get to 105 with just her before we decide to do anything. But also, We got plenty for at least 2 meals, and we may not make dinner on Sunday. So at the very least, we got enough to cover 2 meals. Leeks we're gonna need some more of, and ginger we're gonna need some more of. But we're doing pretty well on everything else. Honey, honey and milk are the one things that I'm not really super happy with where they're at. But it is what it is. I think between Venusaur and Blastoise will be taken care of, and keeping both of those on the team with ingredient magnet is very good. So that should help keep up with our ingredients. But we also need to start really considering prepping for the holiday event. 22,956 from this early bird coffee jelly. Very good. I forgot to double check what level that was. I think it's 47, but we'll check here in a minute. All right. So let's see. That'll definitely put us in grade 4. Does that? No, it won't get us to grade 5. I'm very surprised that we're not higher in the ranks, to be honest with you. Considering we're running Raichu this week instead of Dedenne, I feel like we're actually kind of behind. But it could just be me expecting too much. Also, yeah, it is only Wednesday. This week is kind of thrown off. Level 45. This week is kind of thrown off after my my time away for the weekend. So 45, we're doing good. We don't need to worry about anything else. Yeah, we're actually in a really good place. Let's check and see how many dream shards we have. We do have enough to upgrade this one more time, but we definitely don't want to after the announcement of the holiday event. We don't quite have 500,000. We have 488,000, which is not bad. We're in a pretty good spot. Not as much as I would like to have with a holiday event coming up. But we are about to get a bunch more from the double dream shards from the holiday event, so that's good. And speaking of, let's go check how we're looking on Snowdrop. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter if we're just going to be going to green grass anyway. But we're already here. We're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good. But if we're going to be going to green grass, we could definitely plan around that. We need to figure out... This is going to be something I have to do offline, otherwise we'll be here forever. But we're going to need to figure out what recipe we want to make for the holiday week. Because we are going to use a good camp ticket. We also are going to use easy travel ticket because we have a few of those. So yeah, we're going to have to figure out what recipe is going to be the best with ice types. But that might be difficult because I feel like we don't really have a whole lot of solid ice type ingredient gatherers. So I don't know. Let's just take a look. Yep, we've got one ice type ingredient gatherer that brings in tomatoes and eggs. So that's going to be interesting. We're definitely going to have to plan around it and do something else. Yeah, I don't know. That's going to be something I have to figure out offline. But the last thing that I wanted to do after we collect these missions to get our 3 small handy candies, it is session 500. I did want to check our stats, see how we're looking after 500 days in Pokemon Sleep. This is actually, I think, 503. Oh, yeah, because there were a couple of times where the game crashed and I didn't get anything, but close enough to 500. Total time slept 4,446 hours. Total sleep style studied 466 out of 627. And we have befriended 132 out of 160 Pokemon. Highest ever drowsy power is 266,840,541 with 503 days logged in. We are research rank 60, so that's good. And we've got all these medals complete. Only a couple of them completely maxed out. Not too many. And yeah, even on the general achievements, I only saw one completely maxed. So we still got plenty to do. Plenty to do in the game. We are not even close to the end game. Plus, we've still got plenty of Pokemon that are not max level. I don't think I have a single max level Pokemon yet. So there's a lot for us to do. We've still got plenty to look forward to in Pokemon Sleep. The holiday event is coming soon, so things are going to be looking up, and that is where I'm going to wrap things up for today. So Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. A huge shout out to our ace trainers, Illusion, JP, White, and Husky Star. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you would like to support the channel and get early access to the videos for just $5 a month, go ahead and click that join button right next to the subscribe button. And while you're down there, click the link to the Discord in the description box. That is free. Come join us, hang out with a group of cool people that play Pokemon Sleep and just generally just have a good time, you know? Other than that, y'all have a good night, and until next time, later, dudes.